Morning again, it's David Thomas, archivist at Cornwall Record Office, and today we're going to talk about one of the Record Office's most iconic documents. How do we measure the passage of time? We might do it by consulting our diaries, we might do it by looking at the date on our computer. On the table is a 1462 calendar, so it's a 15th century way of calculating time. It's an ecclesiastical or church calendar, and it is an absolutely superb illustrated 15th century way of telling the time. For example, we've got a little dial at the top with the date on and the moon, which does actually turn. We also have a number of the saints who are featured in the different months. And we have, for instance, here St. George. And there are male and female representations of saints. Here's a lady, and also we have, here's a gentleman down here, and also all the months come down in strict order. And as we go down further, we have the phases of the moon, and the signs of the zodiac, and various saints' days. I'm just going to let the camera pan down through the document to give you a flavour of this fabulous item in the Record Office. Why was this item created? It's actually possibly for three different reasons: to calculate the saints' days of the church, and also to show, because of the items on the other side, which we've got different months with what tools you used in agriculture at the different times. So for instance, here you've got the different months and the tools you might use. This is November, and you axe, you might cut down trees, for instance. And then here you've got a tankard for wassail in the month of December and the Christmas season. Sometimes also merchants used these calendars because they were used for to calculate days which were not working days, major saints' days like Easter, for instance, or Christmas. And also the churchmen used them to calculate the different times when they would be at prayer in church. So they have a religious and they also have a secular significance. And also, once the document's actually folded up, we still have the original leather case that it was kept in. There's some evidence of the fixings on here, and it would have been actually kept on the person who owned its belt or girdle around their waist. So it was a way of keeping it. It's rather like a 15th century mobile phone case.